Blizzard staff put together an anonymous spreadsheet Friday to compare salaries and pay raises as part of an open revolt against low compensation. While CEO Bobby Kotick makes $40 million a year. Wait, bro, like last time we heard about this guy, he was making $30 million a year. Like, it's like every time we talk to this guy, he's worth $10 million more dollars. Our goal, this is good. Our goal, this is what Blizzard said. Our goal has always been to ensure that we compensate our employees fairly and competitively. All right. Well, that pretty much settles it.
To be fair,
yeah,
it is kind of competitive because all those like game dev companies and shit, they all rely on the idea and the dream of people wanting to make video games for a living so they can pay them less, right? So in that way, it is kind of competitive.
Yeah, it's a race to the bottom. Let's see here. We are constantly reviewing compensation philosophies to better recognize the talent of our highest performers and keep us competitive in the industry, all with the aim of rewarding and investing more in top employees. Okay, so compensation programs. This year, Blizzard top performers received a salary increase that was 20% more than in prior years, and more people got promotions. Overall salary investment is consistent with prior years. So what they're saying is that they've been doing it wrong for a long time. So this isn't a new thing that they're doing it wrong. This is just something that now people are finding out about. That's good.
What the hell is a top performer? Like, what does that mean?
Well, there are plenty of ways to. There are plenty of metrics you can determine what a top performer is. I don't think that's unreasonable to say. And to pay people that do more work more money, I think that makes sense too. It's not really about paying people that are doing more work more money. The problem is paying people a living wage. And if people are not getting paid a living wage, it's unacceptable regardless. If you can't pay somebody a living wage, you can't afford to have the job. Like that's always been my take on it. Oh, let me read all the rest of this. Wage disparity has become a hot button issue with 150 billion video game industries as calls for unionization grow. A pro-labor group recently slammed Activision Blizzard for the pay of Chief Executive Officer Bobby Kotick.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Bobby. His 2019 compensation was worth $40 million at the end of the year, according to data compiled by Bloomberg, and the package has grown since then as the company's stock has soared. Last year, the company also paid $15 million in stock awards and sign-on bonuses to incoming financial chief officer Dennis. In the anonymous spreadsheet, one employee listed the CEO's annual salary, bonus, and stock award. Okay. In internal messages reviewed by Bloomberg News, Blizzard employees said they were struggling to make ends meet while watching Blizzard Activision revenue grow by year. Some producers and engineers at Blizzard can make well over $100,000 a year, but others, such as video game testers and customer service representatives, are also often paid minimum wage or close to it. So they're not getting paid shit. Okay, so Blizzard Entertainment has traditionally remained autonomous from its parent company, but in recent years, Activision's corporate office has pushed the game development studio to cut costs. Really? I didn't know that. Last year, the company eliminated hundreds of jobs, and some asked the remaining staff to take on the responsibilities of those who were let go. Well, I'm sure they were also compensated for that. I mean, clearly. That's why they're coming out with this thing here. They're making less now than they did almost a decade ago because they are working fewer overtime hours than they did back then. Several former Blizzard employees said they only received significant pay increases after leaving for other companies, such as rival Riot Games. Yeah, that's definitely happened. Let's see here. In 2018 messages on internal Blizzard communication channels reviewed by Bloomberg News, employees talked about money-saving measures they've taken to remain within the company. One employee wrote that they had to skip meals to pay rent and that they used the company's free coffee as an appetite suppressant. Another one said that they would only eat oatmeal and bail on team lunches because they couldn't afford to buy food at the company cafeteria. A third said that they and their partner stopped talking about having kids because they knew they wouldn't be able to afford it. That contrasted with the pictures they saw of more senior Blizzard employees enjoying vacations to Disneyland with their families. There is no reason that you can't pay other people a living wage. Blizzard is making more than enough money to do that. But some of that has to come off of the top. Do you know why Blizzard didn't pay a lot of people their the wage that they would potentially deserve?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, because they wanted the money.
Well, there's two reasons why Blizzard doesn't pay their employees a lot of money. Reason number one is that Blizzard is a prestigious company, and working for Blizzard is valuable on somebody's resume, which is true. Working for Blizzard, that is a value that they add, and I think that to some degree, okay, but that is not an excuse to not pay people a living wage. That is not it at all, right? I think that's true, but not to this degree. Absolutely not to this degree. And then also on top of that, this is the really, really cute part. I can't believe I'm about to say this.
Oh, God. Is it big?
Yeah. They don't pay them that much money because they give them products from the games. And they factor that into their salary. Paid through store mounts, yes. Yes, dude. It gets better. It gets a lot better.
That's not better.
I know. It gets better. I don't even know if I can say this because it's so ridiculous. Like, I feel stupid even explaining. I feel like I'm a scammer just by saying it. So Blizzard, as I said before, they're paying people based off of the intangible goods that they give them as part of compensation for their salary. So what I mean by that is that instead of actually getting paid in terms of dollars, they're getting paid in terms of like basically like having like their Blizzard having like free access to the services, effectively like free access to services. They're basically given WoW tokens, but they're given more than that. Have you guys ever been to Chuck E. Cheese? Who here's been to Chuck E. Cheese? So, you know, like whenever you play all the games at Chuck E. Cheese and then you win a bunch of tickets and then you can redeem the tickets?
No. No. Stop.
Well, over at Blizzard, they're not called tickets. They're called honor points.
No way. Get the fuck out of here. This is the equivalent of a... That's so fucking bad.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
Blizzard, what happened, man? What happened?
They got the honor vendor before we did. I don't know what to say, man. They're already playing Shadowlands. So, I think that we also, there have been other times in our lives that we've also been paid in this. Many times in 3rd grade, we were given things such as gold stars or popsicle sticks. That we were able to redeem 8 gold stars for an eraser. That's
okay,
Spider-Man eraser. Go
you're
ahead.
pissing me off now.
No, I'm being serious.
Like, the thing is, this would be cool if they paid more. Like, this would be a cool addition to working at Blizzard.
But this is they view this as like supplemental income. What?
Hey, boss, could I maybe get a raise? I've been working 80-hour weeks and I'm kind of running out of ramen and I'm having trouble. Yeah, sure, I'll give you, here's some honor points. Good work. That's it.
You're not a publicly traded company that by law is to pursue profit for your shareholders, you dumb fuck. Pursuing profit for your shareholders does not mean that you cannot pay your employees a living wage. Like, there are companies that are for-profit, publicly traded companies that do not do this. This is that is completely fucking dumb. Like, this is not a requirement. Okay, to an extent, yes. Obviously, it's going to drive wages down. But there is a difference between driving wages down and then also manipulating people and not paying them a living wage. Okay? Like, I understand what you're saying, and I'm not saying that everybody should be paid the same amount as a CEO. I respect higher expertise, and I think higher expertise and more unique skill sets and experience should be paid more money. You absolutely should pay that person more money for a higher degree of competency and experience. But that doesn't mean that forgoes paying people a living wage. So I'll read what it says. Congratulations, you have received an award. Hey, say very nice work on your efforts in providing super high quality to our players. Also, you guys have really stepped up on being flexible with your schedules, and putting in some extra time submitting solid feedback while working on the project. I also appreciate the engagement that you have done with our huddles. I don't know what that is. Offering topics from and asking good questions. Keep it up. 100 honor points have been deposited into your account. To redeem your honor points, visit the program website. Here's my opinion, McConnell. Opinion on it is that I think they should pay them more money. Like, if that means like the cost of the products goes up a little bit, I would be fine paying a little bit more for a product than knowing that the products are, basically just they're being made by people that don't that can't afford to live. Bobby can sustain their salaries without increasing the price of the product. Well, that's what I think they should do. But I just say, like, from an ethical standpoint, I would rather pay more for a product and know that the people that are working at the company that are making the product are making living wage than pay the absolute bare minimum for a product and have it be pushed out with people that are earning slave wages. I would prefer that. I asked an HR rep during a company financial review meetings why other Austin companies got cost of living increases and we got $12 an hour and they didn't. And they said between in-game keys and swag, BattleNet balance, and 25 years of game time we get more than double their salary and should be happy.
What? Get the fuck out of here. Are you serious?
How about that?
Game keys and swag.
I've heard about paying and exposure, but I think this is the first time I've heard about paying and swag.
Hey, you got your fucking rent. You're 2 months behind rent.
Yeah.
I got some swag I can give you, man. Please don't kick me out, man.
Yeah. It's just fucking insane, man. Like, I don't even know what to say. This is crazy. Oh, here's somebody else. For those who didn't know, I worked at Blizzard for 2 years. I worked with Shay. I can confirm that we were in the same meeting. We were told how everything she states, plus how easily replaceable we are as GMs.
Wait, they went in there and they were told how easily replaceable they are?
Jeez, man. God damn. Someone who worked for the company after I had left and somehow their pay was less. Jesus, man. $11 an hour, still no temp and contract. I mean, it's kind of bad, man. McConnell, what do you think about this?
I think it's pretty obvious that
yeah,
capitalism is a disease and it's infecting the entire world.
Yeah.
And it's crumbling everything.
Mm-hmm.
And we need to get some of this money from these rich people and like give it to the poor people.
I don't know, man. They fulfilled their duty to shareholders by posting record profits and laying off 800 people and rehiring those positions at lower wages. Yeah, my dad's company used to do that all the time. It's standard procedure. Once you have somebody working there for a long time, you fire them and then you hire somebody else for the same position for less money. Yeah, because they wouldn't have accrued as many raises and stuff like that. That's just the way it goes. Okay, let's see here. All tech companies have a standard by small pay and big variable pay. It's common in practices. Problem here is the extra income is honor points and not in cash. Well, no, I mean, like, I think that the base pay should still be enough. Like, I've always been, like, very much against, for example, paying servers under minimum wage and then expecting the employer, or sorry, the customer to pick up the tab with, like, with tips. I think it's extremely unethical and unfair. I've never liked that paradigm at all.
Okay, what do you want me to say? What am I supposed to say here? Like, okay, yes, obviously they should be paid more, but what are you gonna do? You're gonna go to Bobby Kotick with a goddamn petition and make him give away his money to his employees? It's not gonna fucking happen. Give it up. You're never gonna defeat this system ever. You're never gonna get this money from the CEOs to make them pay more ever. It's never gonna happen. Give up.
Okay, so what do you think they should do? What do you think the people at Blizzard should do?
I mean, obviously, there's nothing they can do. Like you said, they're not going to just stop showing up. It's not going to happen. What do you think? People at Blizzard are just not going to go in because they're not getting paid enough? That's never going to happen, especially now. Like during the pandemic, that especially is not going to happen. People are being crunched for fucking money here. Like they need this shit to survive. It's not going to happen.
That's actually what I told the person that that messaged me. I literally said that exact same thing. Because you like your job in America, you fucking get a different one, stop bitching. Well, that's what a lot of people are doing, right? And like, so like for Blizzard, for example, like I want Blizzard to make good games. And if Blizzard is making good games, that means they have good employees. And if they have good employees, what's going to happen is they're going to need to pay them money. Because the good employees, if they're not getting paid money, you know, unless they're really passionate about it, they're going to go to another place that's going to pay them more money. That's just the way it goes. That's why you see people leaving the riot.
Passion is exactly what Blizzard exploits.
Exactly. Well, that's exactly right. You're 100% right.